What's up? Hope everyone's having a good day and is ready to get started in another video of the series we like to call Underrated Throwers. Today we got Michael Mollenbeck from Germany. He's a two-time bronze medalist at the World Championships and a one-time bronze medalist at the European Championships. I think he's really underrated. One, because he got bronze medalist in one of the toughest eras of discus throwing. Like the early 2000s, he had to compete against a prime Virgilius Alekna, a prime Gerd Cantor, and Jürgen Schultz, a Lars Riedel, although those two weren't in their prime, and just a whole bunch of other just really, really solid discus throwers. And he managed to get a two-time bronze medalist at Worlds. And he's German, and he threw around like 67 meters. I'll link all his accomplishments and height, weight, and his personal best in the video description. From what I remember, he's around like 6'7", 265. So, let's get started on his video. Yeah, I just think he's just underrated. Because, I don't think a lot of people even know who he is, to be quite honest. And I think someone who's got two bronze medals at the World Championships deserve some love, alright? So, let's get started. Nice, easy wind up, nice and simple. So he's German. So he's a non-reverser, as most Germans are. Sorry for the quality. This is PR throw in 2002, so that's why the quality's a little, not great. But we can get the general picture. Doesn't help that this is filmed behind the net instead of in the net, but whatever. So he's here, picks up not bad. Discus behind him, really solid. Left turn really stacked over his left side. Sorry about this also. It's recorded in slow motion. I don't know why they didn't have a fast motion video of this. It was only slow motion, so it's going to take a while. Alright, so not a very wide sweep, but it gets the job done. They get the space in between the knees, so it's fine. Really nice holding the chest to sector. Really nice sprints. Really nice hip curl. You'll tend to see a lot of Germans and a lot of non-reversers. They really like to do a hip curl because they need to move. When you do like a non-reverse and like a competition and stuff, the whole aim of the game is to get your hips turned as quickly as possible, and a hip curl really does that. Really helps you do that in the middle. Alright, so he gets here. Boom. Doesn't really turn the right foot. He kind of does the thing where that some people do, where they wait until the left foot gets down. So I wonder if he does that on purpose, because usually people do that when they have a tendency to want to throw early, or if he just does that just because, he just doesn't, him and his coaches didn't feel like they needed to work on that. But generally you want to keep that right foot moving, but it's not bad. If your left foot is really quick to the front, which his is, that doesn't really matter that much. So, but keeping your right foot turning in the middle will help you get your left foot down faster. Alright? That's all something to keep in mind. A great catchback. He's a little high, but he's 6'7", so he doesn't load the legs quite well. And you tend to see that a lot in non-reversers compared to reversers. Reversers will tend to be a little lower in the legs, a little more squatted, so then they can really get some height. But when you do a non-reverse, you really just want to rotate and use a lot of hip energy and stay grounded. So You tend to see a lot of non-reversers be really, not really high in their legs, but a lot higher than than reversers, I should say. So I can't. His left arm, yeah, is bent. Yeah, it's hard to tell with this quality. It's like here. Boom, really nice. Kind of transfers a little, no, actually transfers really well. It's so hard to tell with this quality because he just looks like a blur. I would like to see him kind of work the ground a little more instead of doing like what I call a false turn. Well, like his foot is turning, but it's kind of like the like top, not the top of the foot, but like if like this is your foot looking at the bottom of the foot, and then this is the back, this is the front of your foot, and you see a lot of people tend to turn on this front foot, on this front part of the foot, and they don't really grind the ground. You want to think about almost when you're rotating the right foot, like you're pushing against the ground and like you're squashing a bug, like you're turning and squashing a bug. That's what you want to feel. But he's doing the most important thing, which is really just turning his hips super fast. And he has a flat left at the front and a very strong block. So normally when you're a non-reverser, a true non-reverser, you want a flat left. A reverser, you can be on the ball of your foot with your block leg, or your block foot, or flat-footed. It doesn't really matter. Most reversers tend to have them on the ball of the foot because it's a little easier to get a little lift at the end with your legs. But you just have to be careful that it's still stable and you're still pressing into the ground so that it doesn't move, because if you're on the ball of your foot, it's very easy for it to rotate out under you. So just got to be cognizant of that. But really nice, boom, just reaches and gets full lift on it. Well, sorry, not lift, full rotation out of it. And yeah, very simple. There isn't really that much to his throw. It's just very solid. I would play this normal speed, but it'd take a whole lot of time. So, I mean, if you want to watch him in full speed, 2005 World Championships probably have the best quality for him. So, I would watch that. But, yeah, other than that, overall, just nice, solid technique, as most Germans have. There are very few Germans that I see have not great technique. So, yeah, that's really it. So, again, I'll link his notable accomplishments and his height, weight, and personal best in the video description. And hope everyone's having a good day. And see y'all later.